another exciting and wonderful episode of Dynamic Series today. So on this episode of Dynamic Series, I have a very interesting and very cool topic for us today, although it's kind of centered on our ladies, the girls, ladies, but men, you guys can actually benefit from this, and there would be the other side for men as well. But before I get to the business of the day, I'd love to say thank you to every of my returning subscriber. Thank you for always being your girl, supporting me all the time. I want to say thumbs up. Thank you. I love you all as usual. Mwah! So to those who are viewing me for the first time, if you're joining this video for the first time, this is your first time of seeing Dynamic Series, I am Bimi and I want to welcome you to Dynamic Series episode, and I want to say thank you for joining in, but I want to beg you to please do subscribe. The subscribe button is below the video. Click on the subscribe button and there's a bell beside the subscribe button. Once you click on that, once I drop my videos every Friday, you get a notification. You know, there is a reminder that okay, your girl has actually dropped her video. So today on this episode of Dynamic Series, I have a topic that is very interesting, something different from what we've been doing. So, and it goes like things I wish I knew between the age of 18 to 24 as a girl, you know, things I wish I knew between the age of 18 to 24 as a lady. So I know some people are like, okay, this topic is centered on men, on ladies and girls. It's not for men. No, actually men, you can learn from it, and there's going to be the reverse back, okay, the reverse opposite of this. There's going to be like the other side when we'll be talking about things I wish I knew as a guy. And we get that from men. I'm actually not a guy, I'm not a man, I'm a lady. So let's talk about things I wish I knew between the age of 18 to 24 when we were in school, while we're growing up. Things I wish I knew, especially in school, higher institution, I mean college, yeah. So the first thing on my list permits me to pick from my jottings. So the first one on my list is being I wish I knew that I shouldn't sacrifice everything on the altar of good grade. I wish I knew that I shouldn't sacrifice everything on the altar of good grade. What I meant is, then I could remember it didn't happen to me. Everything I have to say, all the points I have to say today, didn't really happen to me literally. Some were my own experience, some were experience from some other female friends I've observed around and some other females I've seen. I wish I knew that I shouldn't sacrifice everything on the altar of good grade. Someone be like, what do I mean by this? Okay, I could remember being in school. I was so focused. I was so focused. I was uptight. I really didn't mingle. I didn't do much of mingling. You know, everything was just about school grade. Everything was just about having my perfect grade, having distinction here and there in all of the courses, you know, spanking my courses here and there. So I now sat down, I reflected that I didn't really do much of mingling. I was too serious. And this happens to some ladies out there too. You should be able to, don't be too focused, don't be too serious, too uptight. It's not as if you do some other things, participate in some other activities, you would not make your grade. You will still make your grade while you participate in other activities, while you involve in other activities. So what I'm trying to say literally is try to mingle. You will not be within the four walls of school forever. So you should be able to see that, okay, you are required to mingle, you are within school premises so that you'll be able to mingle, be able to get to know people. So you shouldn't be too uptight, too focused, sacrificing everything on the altar of having a perfect good grade you get. So that is one. The second one on my list is living in triangles. You know, you don't join any club. Let me say the triangle I meant, you know, I could recollect very well in school then. If I go in the morning for lectures, from lecture room, I either go for fellowship at church, one church program or the other, or then I go home. So it was more or less like a triangle. We have some other ladies too that have actually done this. This is really not helpful. It's not a good one. We're supposed to mix up. Join other clubs. You know, some people be like, okay, how then will I mingle? What will I do? You can join clubs. There are good clubs in school that they would really help you grow your skills, your leadership skills, other things that will help you in life. Because as I've actually said in the first point, that you won't be within the four walls of schools forever. So you're supposed to mingle, you're supposed to join clubs, go out, mingle, get to know people, network, and it will really help you in life. That is the second one. The third one was, okay, this one is not actually my home point, but I got it from a friend. There's a friend that is always like, okay, our home parties. I just hear some ladies be like, okay, I don't want to be in any relationship up until I am out of university or I'm out of college, or I don't want to be in any relationship until final year. And I'll be like, okay, for those who don't want to be in a relationship up until they graduate and all, and I'm asking them, okay, when do you now want to understand the rudiment of relationship? When do you want to understand how to blend, how to mix with people, how to understand how to date properly? For some of them be like, no relationship, everything is just about studies. And by the time they are out, they finding themselves in a relationship becomes difficult, and then before you know it, it's difficult for them to stick with a guy, or to even understand a guy, to understand the rudiment of dating generally. So I feel while you're in school, you should have male friends. You should keep the way you're keeping female friends, keep male friends that are good ones. Take your time to observe, keep male friends, have them. If it is possible, you can have a good relationship, discuss what you want in your relationship, and everything will work fine. You don't have to wait till you graduate or till you finish, you get final year, or you're out of school before you start dating. It's really not a good one. My own view, my own opinion though. So you're entitled to your own opinion, and that is it. So the fourth one on my list is this one is serious. Being a partial school wife. You know, there's this thing, students, we tend to do it a lot in our institution. People do live in couples life, and your life is so restricted. Like, okay, you go for lectures, after you come back for lectures, you're going to ensure you probably cook, take care of your guy and all. It's really not a good thing. You know, some people, they live couples life. So as a lady, I wish I knew it wasn't the right way to live. You know, you are staying with the guy, you guys are staying together, you cook for him, you do dishes, you do all that. You're in school to learn, you're not in school to do that. If you want to make male friends, yeah, go ahead, make male friends, but having to live together, cook for each other, do this one, do that, is really not the best. That is not the right time to start exercising that kind of life. So I feel it's something I wish I knew I shouldn't have done. I did at a point, I think during one of my program I did that, but now I realize it's really not a good one. Okay, the other one is being too afraid to go out with the boys or with men. I'm shaking some table now. I don't want to mention anybody's name, but I know I had friends that they were they were so afraid to go out with guys. They were always like, okay, no, they don't know who the person is, they don't know, they had issues, they had their reasons. To me, it wasn't, to them it might be good, to me it wasn't a good one. You shouldn't be afraid to go out. You should mingle, you should try to mix up, go out with guys, get to know people, both male, females, mingle, join clubs, form clubs as well. So it will really help you. At least before you go out with someone, it will be someone you've known very well, and you go out, you go to public places where you get to see people, you meet other people there while you're there. It's not as if you're going to the person's house or something, then you might be scared or afraid if you don't know the person very well. But you can go out, you can hang out, you can go to places, you can go see movies together, you can go to the mall, you can go to places around. So just hang out, don't be too focused on studies. And another one is not taking leadership position. Some people they are just too straightforward. Some ladies, they are just too straightforward. They want to live their life, or they are after school, they are great and all. You should take leadership position. Yeah, you should take leadership position. Be it executive leadership position in your department or wherever you found yourself. It could be leadership position in clubs, within school premises. You should take leadership position. It will help you to build you, become a better you. And by the time you're out there, when you are outside, you've graduated and all, it will help you to be able to synchronize yourself well to the world and to become a better you. So don't be afraid to take leadership position. That is another thing that ladies do. Another mistake. Something I wish I knew when I was 18 to 24. And the last one on my list is, this one is quite funny, announcing your virginity. This one actually happens to some of my friends. They were virgin. Okay, fine. It's your decision. You don't have to go to the whole world announcing it to the whole world. Okay, I'm a virgin. Okay, this, that. Like, okay, they say a guy walks up to you and be like, okay, I would love to have a relationship with you, and the next thing you're like, okay, I don't want to be in a relationship, I'm a virgin, this. It is good if you're a virgin, it's a good thing, but try to keep it to yourself. Don't announce it. I have some friends, like, they publicize it, like they are there, they want to tell the whole world. Nobody cares about whether you're a virgin or not, but try to keep it to yourself. It's a decision. Let it be within you. Anything can happen. You don't have to announce it to everyone. That's another thing. So that will be all today on this episode. So this is particularly focused on ladies within the age of 18 to 24 who they are so uptight and they don't want to mingle. They are just, all they want to do is being focused on academics alone. There is life after academics. You should ensure you take good care of yourself, mingle, make friends, and don't be afraid to go out. Go out, enjoy yourself. It is part of what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to experience in school, and belongs to club, and make lots of friends. That will be all today on this episode of Dynamic Series. I want to stay tuned. By next week, we'll be coming up with what our men too should try to do. We'll talk to men to don't forget that point. And till I see you some other time, have a lovely and a wonderful day. I love you all. Mwah.